we really were created in God's image. And then when God was a child, he smushed fire ants with his fingertips and avoided tough questions. There are ways around being the go-to person, everybody. Even for ourselves. Even when the answer is clear. Like the holy water Gentiles were drinking before they realized forgiveness is the release of all hope for a better past. I thought those were chime shells in your pocket, so I chucked a quarter at it, hoping to hear some part of you respond on a high note. You acted like I was hurling crowbirds at mocking bars that abandoned me for not making sense. Evidently, I don't experience things as rationally as you do. For example, I know mercy when I have enough money to change the jukebox at a gay bar. Somebody has to change that shit. Do you believe love? My gay brethren, stop it. You know mercy whenever someone shoves a stick of morphine straight up into your heart. God damn, it felt amazing the days you were happy to see me. So I smashed a beehive against the ocean to try and make our splash last longer. Remember, all the honey had me looking like a jellyfish ape, but you walked off the water in a porcupine of light. Strands of gold drizzled out to the tips of your wasps. It's an apology letter to the both of us for how long it took me to let things go. It was not my intention to make such a production of the emptiness between us, playing tuba on the tombstone of a soprano to try and keep some dead singer's perspective alive. It's just that I could have swore you sung me a love song back there. But I guess some people just chew with their mouth open. So I ate earplugs alive with my throat, hoping they would get lodged deep enough inside the empty spaces that I wouldn't have to hear you leaving, so I wouldn't have to listen to my heart keep saying, all my eggs were in a basket of red flags, all my eyes to a bucket of blindfolds, in the cupboard with the muzzles and the gauze. You know, I did not mean to speed so far out and off, trying to drive your nickels to a well when you were happy to let those wishes drop, but I still show up for gentleman practice, in the company of lead dancers, hoping their grace will get stuck in my shoes. Is that a handsome shadow on my breath, sweet woman? Or is it a cattle call in a school of fish? Still dance with me, less like a waltz for panic, more for the way we had hoped to swing. The night we took off everything, we were swinging for the fences. Don't hold it against my love. You know I want to breathe deeper than this. I didn't mean to look so serious. I didn't mean to act like a filthy floor. I didn't mean to turn us both into some cutting board. But there were knives stuck in the words where I came from. Too much time in the back of my words. I pulled knives from my back and my words. I cut trombones from the moment you slipped away. And I know it left me looking like a knife fight. Lady boy, I know it left me feeling like a shotgun shell. You know I might have gone and lost my breath. But I want to show you how I found my breath to death. It was buried under all the wind instruments, and it was hidden in your castanets. God damn, if you ever want to know how it felt when you left, if you ever want to come inside, just knock on the spot where I finally press stop, playing musical chairs with all your exit signs. I'm going to cause you a miracle when you see the way I kept God's image alive. Forgiveness is for anybody who needs safe passage through my mind. If I really was created in God's image, then when God was a boy, he wanted to grow up to be a man, a good man. And when God was a man, a good man. He started telling the truth. In order to get honest responses, he'd say, yeah, I know. I really should have worn my cross for you again. But I don't want to scare the Gentiles off, y'all. That's not what I came here to do, he said. I'm pretty sure I just came here to love you.